and welcome to Jump Inside Revisited. Today we're taking a look back at the game 2K24 because 2K25 has recently launched this month. Before I play that game, I thought I'd take a look back into this one and break it down. I'll be creating a wrestler, I'll be making an entrance, and I'll be doing an 8-way battle. I'll leave the timestamps on the video for your information. And to all you content creators out there wanting to share your videos to friends and whatnot, there is a content creator safe mode where you can switch on in the audio settings, which is why you won't hear a lot of game music in this video. So without no further ado, let's begin. Now, when you step into creator mode, you'll notice that there are a lot of creation things that you can do, from creating a superstar, shows, entrances, custom matches and all that, but we're going to be heading into create a superstar because that's how we create our wrestler. Now, we're going to be creating a male wrestler. You can select a female one as well. It's down to your preference. You'll get an option of preset. I'm going to be selecting the one at the bottom, which is basically a simple, ordinary person that we can create from scratch. Now, we've got a few different options here from face, body, attire. We're going to start off with face. Face, basically, you get to reconstruct the face however you like, not including the hair. The hair is a totally different section we'll look into a bit later. However, when it comes to your face, you can also change things like the shape of your face, and you can even do things like the skin tone color of your character. And yes, there's any type of skin tone that you want. So, for example, if you did want to make yourself look like the Hulk, yes, you can do that in this game. I was quite surprised how much actual detail you can actually do to your characters. So it even goes in depth on the teeth of your character. There's different teeth you can choose from, and selecting the teeth that you want, you also get to select the style of the teeth as well. So yes, there's a lot of different stuff you can do to your character, from head shapes to the actual morphing of your character to the skin tones, all the way to the teeth. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and that's just the face section of your character. The next section is going to be body, and in the body section, you're going to be able to select what you want your body to look like. So from selecting things like hair or the veins on your character, all the way to your body type. Your body type comes in 4 different categories: thin, medium, you've also got large and heavy, and you can kind of select which one you like, you can select which one you want. They all give you kind of a different look to your character, so choose whichever one that you want your character to look like. Once you've got your character all sorted, you can now move on to attire, which is how we're going to make our character look when he's in the ring and when he's doing his entrance phase. And you do get to have different styles for the ring attire and the entrance attire. Starting off with the hair section of the attire, this is where you get to actually customize the hair part of your character now, and you've got a few different sections. You've got ponytails, long hair, short hair, and generic hair. For us right now, we're going to select something which is just kind of short, and then we're going to colorize it, because you can actually color the hair to any color that you want. Yes, this game is completely customizable. And it even goes to say without saying that there are so many different types of beards and mustaches that you can have, and they do actually get completely wacky as well when you get to the bottom areas of these sections. After this, you'll be able to choose the outfit of your character that you would like, and there are different types of outfits. There's full body outfits, there's tops, there's bottoms. You get to really decide what you want. You can overlay stuff, so you could have a full suit with a cape on over the top, which is kind of what I went for when I made my character. Then after this, you are fully now allowed to copy and paste your suit over to the entrance, and once you've kind of got the same suit as your entrance attire and your main attire, you can decide if you want the same costume on both, or maybe you want the cape just on your entrance, which is kind of also what I went for, where I only wanted the cape on the entrance and not so much as inside the actual ring itself. After designing my character, I kind of wanted him to feel like a superhero, so one of the things that I did to my character was try and name him. There are certain nicknames in this name that are preset, that you have to choose one of them. So as I was going for like a hero type name, I looked for the name Hero. And there wasn't a superhero, but there was the hero that I found, so I went with Hero for my character's name. Now, one of the things that I didn't like about this game was creating an entrance. As much as I normally like creating an entrance on a WWE game, this game kind of just doesn't feel as easy to use as I would normally like it to use. Now, there's lots of different things you can do in this menu. You'll mostly find yourself down here at the bottom in the timeline, and you get to change different things, like, for example, the motion, which is how your character walks from one part to the next section of the scene. And you've divided up into 5 scenes, from entrance, stage, ramp, getting in the ring, and actually the ring itself. Now, one thing I did find annoying, and I had to replay this game twice just to confirm that I'm definitely viewing things correctly, when I'm hovering over things like the entranceway, and I'll show you right now with the zombie effect because it's going to be easier to see. So basically, if I've got ramp set to zombie on the motion section, which is what my person will walk like as he comes down the ramp, as you can see on screen right now, if I select any other emotions, if I just hover over them inside this selection bar, I won't get to preview or see it at all whatsoever unless I actually physically select it. There's no preview in this selection. Not that I can see anyway, which is, it's really annoying that I have to keep going into it, selecting a different one, and then viewing it as my full timeline bar. I feel like there should just be a preview button somewhere, but unfortunately there isn't, which is kind of annoying. Outside of that, there's lighting, pyro effects, loads of different things you can do to make your character's entrance the best you want it to be. You've got a lot of designing you can actually do. But moving on from that, now let's actually finalize this video and do an actual match. And you get to choose kind of what stadium you want it in. There's loads of different very awesome stadiums you can choose from. I'm going to choose a very Pacific stadium. I'm going to be choosing the Night of Champions because the stage looks absolutely massive and I absolutely love that style when it comes to theatre. So yes, that is the stage that we will be using. Now, I will be using my Pacific character that I have created, but I will also be choosing different other characters within this roster that I am very much aware and I recognize. Now, I don't actually watch this for a living. I don't actually watch WWE, but I have played a lot of WWE and WWF games in the past, so I know certain characters within this. There is a lot of characters that I don't recognize as well, but either way, that's our roster. That's who we're gonna pick, and yeah, that's who we're gonna have in our battle for the Night of Champions. Okay, I'm gonna have to cover something. My plan was, if I have 8 people inside the ring, I wouldn't have to worry so much about battling a one-on-one opponent because I'm not very good with the controls because I haven't used them in a while, and I know this game is quite hard when it comes to the controls. Unfortunately, my plan didn't go to plan because it turns out a lot of these people were just attacking anything that came in sight, and because there's 8 different people in the ring, there are 7 people that just want to attack anything they see. And for me personally, I haven't played this game in a while, and I think this was a bit full on, and I wasn't very much used to the controls. I was a little bit out of sync with some of the controls that I'm very much well aware that this game uses. Now, I have played this game in the past, and I have done some of the campaign, and I have done a few missions on this, which is actually quite fun to do. This game is actually quite challenging for me. But as a whole, I think that this game turned from bad to worse. And not just for me, I think for everybody in the ring, it turned from bad to worse, because I get completely destroyed at many points in this match. As you can see, my character is half dying. Now, I did have a set plan out for this particular match. Because I wasn't very much used to the controls, so I haven't played it in a while, my plan was to wait for someone to get knocked down and then go in for that particular pin. But because everyone's hitting each other constantly, it was very hard to get to that point in the match. So I did have a go at pinning one down, but I didn't do it very successfully. And after a while, after everyone basically turned dead, I think I was the one who actually got pinned. And the person who pinned me was none other than Logan Paul. So, what does that tell you about wrestling? Anyway, there you go. That's the video right there. Logan Paul won the wrestling competition, and I completely failed. So, yeah, that's the video for you right there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. See you later. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to consider to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another Jump Inside video. Goodbye.